Welcome back to this week's video. This week we're going to go stay on a local campsite which has amazing views of the water. You can go fishing, you can go diving, you can do all sorts there, and you park right on the seafront. So we need to give this a wash because I want to get some cool photos and videos for you guys. So let's get on with it. There we go, she's all clean. So for anyone wondering, cheapest stuff that we use for shampoo, turtle wax I think it is. Then use Maguire's tyre dressing on the tyres because it's great and it doesn't sling. And then easy car care for the rest of it. So we've put glass sealant on and then quick detailer on. As you can see, you get a nice shine in the paintwork. And we do need, I mean the camera hides a lot of sins at the minute, but we do need to do paint correction because if you look at things like these massive scratches that all come along up here, I will say this van, although it comes across well on camera, I mean if you look at it like that, there's quite the shine on it, is not perfect on the paint. And I'm not afraid to admit that because it gets used and it gets abused, but I do still like it to come up a bit shiny. And I think for a show that we've got coming later up in the year, we should probably do a paint correction on it. And I do need to get this sorted. For the record, not me, before we bought it. So let's move the van in front of the house and let's pack up, get ready to go for the night. The spot just opened up down on the rocks. We're going to head down now and go for a bit of a swim. We're just going to head down there.
Fingers crossed it's not too cold.
It's going to be cold. We're going to have to be a bit careful here. We've got to scooch down. But there's Norm. That's where we're parked. How cool is that?
Alex is just enjoying sitting down on the rocks, having a little splish splash. Norman's there. Well, we tried to get in, but it's a little bit choppy and not the safest because it's super rocky. So we normally swim over on the beach, but it's so busy today. We thought we'd go in here, but I'm not sure it's a goer. We've had a little paddle, haven't we?
Yeah, just had a paddle and I've wet my head. But ultimately the wind's blowing straight in, so you're getting bashed against the rocks as soon as you try and even remotely get in, and there is nothing in front of us except sea. It's not even like you're in a bay.
Yeah.
So when it comes to the sea, always best to play it safe. You can always try later. Hopefully some of the divers might leave for the day. You literally couldn't have even got anywhere near the beach at the minute, I don't think.
We'll try again later.
We'll try later. So, yeah, we went for a swim down there on those rocks, and I struggled to get in, barely even got in, got up to my chest, and Jess on the way back out managed to slip coming back up the rocks. So she's now been all first aided up, but we need a bit of Alex's repair time to try and fix the Berkey, because typically Jess hasn't got any other shoes with her because we're only about 3 miles from home. So let's have a look in the garage. Let's see what we've got to fix it. Alex's workshop has opened. So here we have the fixed article. We have cut the separator out and we have run 2 cable ties through the inside like that, which tides are over and you can't feel the cable ties. Downside, they're a bit sharp because I've only got a pair of pliers. Ironically, it's Jess's birthday on Tuesday. That's just kept me out of trouble. Where she's getting a new pair anyway. So yeah, the worn out ones should hopefully do till Tuesday. Check out that first aid. The closest I've ever been to these trotters.
So today we've come to Porthcaris, where there's a dive centre and a campsite. It's super unique, as in you can just park literally right up next to the sea. Porthcaris is located in between Falmouth and the Lizard, so it's perfect for us to have a little weekend getaway, which we've done this weekend just to have a little bit of a chilled one, and to show you guys around one of our favourite campsites in the area, because we don't normally go on campsites, we normally just wild camp it. It's £30 to spend the night here. It doesn't include electric. I don't believe there are any electric hookups. There are facilities. There's a shower and toilet block over near the entrance, and there's a place where you can wash off your wetsuit and your kit if you go diving or swimming, and there's also a cafe on site which is really good, and a little shop in reception where you can buy all sorts of dive gear, fishing gear. We come here quite a lot in the daytime just to fish. It's £3 to park and £5 to fish, so just bear that in mind if you do visit. I believe you're allowed barbecues, so that's a bonus as well, and it's just a super unique atmosphere. It's really nice here, and you can just go swimming, fishing, whatever you fancy, and watch the boats go by all day.
It's over. I felt you drifting away from me. In truth, I'm braver than you ever gave me credit. I'm living better than we could be. Holy is the bitter end. It's better now not to pretend. Honey, I am living up, and it's better without you. The night is singing our names, but it calls us something different. Tells us truths we cannot believe. And in the dark we lose ourselves.
Tow update, which I'm going to call tow date, is Alex's nursing work is working splendidly, although it's starting to appeal a bit there, but stop bleeding. haven't died yet, so all good. So we've had dinner and I'm hoping to try and make some sticky bread. I don't know if you guys know about this, but I used to have it at school camp every year and I've never made it since. So I found a recipe online that seems similar, so we're gonna give it a go. Wish us luck. So basically, sticky bread is just flour, some oil and some water mixed up into a sticky dough. And then traditionally you'd get a stick and sort of take off the bark and use that, but I don't think we have any sticks. So we're gonna have to just fashion our marshmallow prong toasters and use it. But you string it out and then you wrap it around, a bit like a turkey twizzler, and then cook it over the fire. And you can have it, I guess you could have it savoury, but we used to always have our sweet, or have like jam or chocolate spread or sprinkle sugar on. So let's show you how to make it. So I've got my flour, oil, and that's sugar for topping. But let's give this a go. Flour. I'm just guessing this. They didn't come with any measurements, so we are truly winging it tonight, guys. That looks good to me. Maybe some. A drizzle of oil. I'm choosing olive oil, but who knows what you're supposed to use. That looks good. Next I need some water. So I've got my water, and I think we've got to do this bit pretty carefully because it can quickly need more flour and you might not have enough, but I've got enough today. But if you're out there camping, this is the point to be careful apparently. So just keep adding water till it gets sticky. So I think this is starting to get to a good consistency now. It might need a little bit of flour when we try and put it onto the sticks, but I think this is looking good. Now we need to wait for this to burn down to some embers before we can start cooking, because it needs to be a low heat. I think that these will do nicely. Oh God! So the dough is still quite sticky. Let's see how this goes.
Booty.
Now I wash my hands. I'm gonna have to make some thicker dough. Look at it. Woohoo! Take 2 on the dough. I made it less sticky, and we're trying again. It's good.
Is it actually good, or are you just saying that for the camera?
Just that shit. No, it's good.
Right, honest review, because I'll tell you if it's shit. That is actually good. It's like a sweet bread.
For reference, everybody, we have put a bit of butter so it sticks onto it, and then I've put some cinnamon sugar on top.
We need to make some more. They are good. Alexa, play Radio 1.
Playing BBC Radio 1. 100, 100, 100. We can make a remix. On Radio 1. We'll do it before 10:30 this morning. 03700.
fantastically sunny day today. Beautiful views out over the sea. It was a nice peaceful night last night. Obviously, being on the campsite has its perks, because you know you're not going to get moved on or anything like that. And this is so local to us that it is just a brilliant spot to come down and chill out. And you can near enough park wherever you want, like us, that's just right by the sea. Now, last night we were about to get ready and settled for bed, and this Sprinter pulled in, which ordinarily is whatever, but it was a converted Sainsbury's van. And I'd seen the post on Instagram probably about a week ago of this van down here, but I hadn't seen it since, and I couldn't find it last night. They're called Quirky Vehicle Adventures. They pulled in last night, and I could not find that post to save the life of me. But we got a message about 20 minutes after they got here saying, we're camped just in view of you. Feel free to come over and say hello in the morning. Popped over this morning, lovely bloke. He's built some insane things from chatting to him. Actually, he built a 130 Defender with his own box on the back that he built with a BMW X5 engine in it. I mean, me as a Beamer boy, that is well up my street. He's invited us over to go have a look, so we're going to go and have a look at the van now. So, that's it for us at Porthkerris. It was just a quick weekend trip. We do just want to say a massive thank you to Dale and Becky from Quirky Vehicle Adventures. They showed us around their Sainsbury's van, and it is fantastic what he's done with that, and his custom box and everything else. Maybe we need a Sainsbury's van or something like that. Maybe we need to see what happens in the future with that. But no, for this week, that's where we're going to leave you. We're finished now at Porthkerris. We highly recommend it to anybody that wants to come for an awesome getaway with views like that. I mean, how can you say no to that? Remember to like, comment and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video.